All right, so I just saw that Will Smith released a apology video, and I'm about to watch it here. It's on his channel. It's called "It's Been a Minute." 5 minutes 45 seconds. This is about to slap, obviously. Oh shoot, camera's jacking all up. Come on now, what you doing? Stop, stop, stop. Camera freaked out, so I'm gonna just put it like I just bought this camera. This is the Osmo. What is it? DJI Osmo, the Pocket 2 camera. Face tracking kind of messes up. Maybe it's just my face I don't like. Um, Move that down, up some. So I've been wondering like, what the hell he been doing? Let's see what he got to say. Um, Trying to get this right here. Okay. I'm still new to all this editing stuff, so I'm gonna try to side by side it, put it in together like I've seen some other reaction people do on here already. So all right, let's start over. Been doing a lot of thinking and personal work, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Some questions that he wanted to answer. Took some time to answer. Okay.
Why didn't you apologize to Chris in your acceptance speech? I was fogged out by that point. It's all fuzzy. I've reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk, and when he is, he will reach out.
I thought they had talked. I thought he apologized to him. I thought like right after the show or whatever they hugged or something like that. Maybe I'm wrong.
So I will say to you, Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable, and I'm here whenever you're ready to talk. I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I saw an interview that Chris's mother did, and that was one of the things about that moment. I just didn't realize, I wasn't thinking, but how many people got hurt in that moment.
So much bullshit happened after that slap, Will. Everybody been acting crazy. Everybody been doing all types of stuff because of that. It's
That moment. So I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I want to apologize to Chris's family, specifically Tony.
what about me? What about us, the rest of us? Like I looked up to Will. I felt like that was a person that that you can look up to and want to be. Like a good person all around. He was the goal. But then everybody got their issues and stuff. It's just that damn, I didn't think it was like it would come to that. Like was it just bottled up in there like the or whatever? It just sucks. It just so many people looked up to him. Not that people you look up to can't have can't do mistakes or whatever. It's just never expected it from Will Smith.
We had Tony Rock. We had a great relationship. Tony Rock was my man, and this is probably irreparable. I spent the last 3 months replaying and understanding the nuances and the complexities of what happened in that moment. And I'm not going to try to unpack all of that right now, but I can say,
And unpack it. What you waiting for? It's been 3 months. Go ahead, unpack it, pour all that stuff out, let it out.
to all of you, there is no part of me that thinks that was the right way to behave in that moment. There's no part of me that thinks that's the optimal way to handle a feeling of disrespect or insults. After Jada rolled her eyes, did she tell you to do?
Jada fucked you over, man. She fucked you over. It's all Jada's fault, man. Dude, you gotta let her go, man. Just get a divorce. Move on. You can get anybody you want to. You can still be friends or whatever you want to, but you gotta be happy, man. You can't be under her thumb like that and, always trying to please, You gotta please yourself sometimes, Will. Please yourself.
Something? No. It's like, I made a choice
Tell me you about to do.
on my own, from my own experiences, from my history
I feel like you're trying to protect her still.
with Chris. Jada had nothing to do with it.
What about those other comments that he made before that you had a problem with? Chris, it was before the G.I. Jane joke. And on that too, like, nobody knew she had that shit. And that joke was lame too. Like, it didn't even what's the word? Stir up that much anger from that lame joke that he told. Like, he was just on the show just trying to do his job, I can't remember. What the hell was that other joke he said before that? Oh, because she wasn't invited to the Oscars or whatever, and they said, oh, they didn't want her there anyway because she wasn't invited. It's Jada's fault.
I'm sorry, babe.
He called her babe still? Let me rewind back. Did he call her babe still?
Choice on my own, from my own experiences, from my history with Chris. Jada had nothing to do with it. I'm sorry, babe.
Dude, the way he said that sounds like she just still got control of him. Like, she's over there. Like, it's got the chain around his neck. Like, yeah, man, let this man go. Let him be free.
I'm gonna say sorry to my kids and my family.
Kids grown now. Like, fuck what they think. They can move out to their own house now. All of them grown. Don't.
For the heat that I brought on all of us. To all my fellow nominees, this is a community. It's like I won because you.
And at the time too, when he won, won after not winning. I don't think he ever won. It was the first time, and he fucked it up. Yeah, and he might not win shit again until he like 70 years old.
Voted for me, and it really breaks my heart.
Probably be one of those pity awards, like, oh yeah, you did this movie, you're still acting at 75, and like, yeah, I finally came back from all that way from the controversy of a long time ago. I feel like I'm finally back, picked some good roles and stuff, and I got my second award, 75.
To have stolen and tarnished your moment. I can still see Questlove's eyes. You know, it happened on Questlove's award, and you know, it's like I'm
He just shit on everybody else. That's what he did. He didn't care about nobody else in that moment. I don't know what he was thinking at that time to go up there and do that to Chris Rock like that. I've thought about this before. Like when it started, like would he have done this to somebody else? You know, like if it wasn't another black man up there, or Chris Rock, somebody like. Would he have done this? Like, would he went up there and just slap the woman like? I don't think he would have, bro. It's like, it's just not cool, not good. Let's see what else he got to say.
I'm sorry really isn't sufficient. What would you say to the people who looked up to you before the slap, or
My turn to get apologized to. Let's see what he say.
people who expressed that you let them down? So there's two things. One, disappointing people is my central trauma. I hate when I let people down. So it hurts. It hurts me psychologically and emotionally to know I didn't live up to people's image and impression of me. And the work I'm trying to do is I am deeply remorseful, and I'm trying to be
I just want you to, to be happy. I want to know why. What was the reason? What was the reason that he deserved that made you go up there and do that? You know, it's people just want the best for you, you know, and sometimes it's hard to see. Sometimes it's hard to see that you're in a bad spot when you're in that spot. You know, sometimes it takes help from the outside, somebody looking in and be like, hey, you want to get out the way from over there. It's just not a good area. And I don't know, it just feels like that. The relationship just feels like that with you and Jada. Kids grown now. Kids grown. It sucks being out there dating, trying to find somebody. I don't know. It's possible. I'm out there trying again myself. Yeah, let's keep going.
Remorseful without being ashamed of myself. Right? I'm human, and I made a mistake, and
bro, it's not even just that. It's that I know you make mistakes. People make mistakes, bro. It's just that he didn't deserve that. It was misplaced anger from everything in the public eye. You just misplaced anger. Like what did he do to deserve that? It's like the innocent man. You went over and slapped an innocent man for doing his job. You may not have liked his jokes. Like Ricky Gervais makes shitty jokes about people, and yeah, ain't nobody. I don't think anybody came up there to try to attack him. It's like, what triggered you? Like like people gonna make mistakes. It's just this was just wrong. This was wrong for anybody.
I'm trying not to think of myself as a piece of shit. So I would say to those people, I know it was confusing. I know it was shocking. But I promise you, I am deeply.
Sorry, I gotta pause again. It just felt like because I really looked up to him and stuff like. Will Smith was like super great person, and to think like oh man, he snapped like that, and I be thinking to myself like, oh, you know, I'm kind of like Will, I'm kind of like Will, and I'm thinking to myself like, damn, bro, I may snap on somebody someday. I may do something to somebody that don't deserve it, um, because that's how I just felt the connection like that, and it sucks to see that it made me think that could be myself, in the future, but I like to think that won't be, he probably didn't think that of himself either, but now it's like, and all on the level you at, all the people that's under your umbrella, and the path you dug out for all of us to follow through. It's like, well, shoot, we all in that same path. As we headed for that same outcome.
Voted and committed to putting light and love and joy into the world. And, if you hang on, I promise we'll be able to be friends again.
All right, that was it. It was all right. He came back and talked about it. Mm, I'm left kind of feeling, I don't know. I guess since he hasn't talked to Chris Rock, and Chris Rock hasn't wanted to talk to him. First, I want to say this, just big ups to Chris for putting it out there, like, hey, I ain't ready to talk yet. I'll get in contact with you. So that's good for Chris. It's just that it's not completed yet. There is something happened to him. I know there's probably a lot of anger that he had as well, and it's like the pressure. The pressure still feels like it's there, but him coming out and doing this video let some of the pressure out, but still it's like, why you didn't explain why did it happen, what led up to it. You could, even if it was a dumb reason, like, oh, he said that joke and last time and this time I warned him about it and I went up there and did it. We all could have looked at that and be like, oh, that's a dumb reason, like, you shouldn't have done that. And we could have been like, oh yeah, now we know he did it for some stupid reason. So then everybody could have moved on, and could know what was the reason, like, because you think like Will Smith just ain't go up there and slap somebody for no reason, like, that's not him, that's not his type of character, he ain't gonna do that, unprovoked attack on somebody unless something happened or for some reason. And the reasoning that everybody got around the world is from your wife, that she gave you a look that looked at you like, oh, you seen the stuff, about, oh, oh, you ain't standing up for me, you ain't taking up for me, you gonna let them say that. It just felt like, oh, you guys were talking at home about stuff, like, about things, and then you were both talking to each other at home or whatever, it seems like, and then maybe it came up like, oh, if he says something again, I'm gonna slap the shit out of him. I don't care where he's at, and then you both are there, and then he says some shit, and then Jada laughs, and then she's like, oh, she looks over at you like, oh, but didn't you say you was gonna slap the shit out of him? And you're like, oh fuck, I gotta go slap the shit out of him. yeah. On stage, no matter where you at, and then you got up and slapped him, and the world's left wondering, and it's all leading back to Jada. I don't know, it just, and then all the toxic stuff she says about you, used to put out there about you, online and things. I don't know, it was just tricky situation. It let some steam out. Still don't know why he did it. but he came out with a video of it. So I think he's trying to make his way back out there into the world to do more stuff, movies and things like that. He don't need the money. At least I don't think so, unless he's in debt or something. What else do I gotta say about this? What do you put down here in the comments? And it's what's her name? So you wrote thanks all, and that's all. Okay, so I'm gonna go through some of the comments here. Somebody wrote proud of him trying to apologize and do better. Feels like this happened so long ago for us, but I know he must still be right in that fallout. Another one, the Fresh Prince meant so much to us all growing up, giving us entertainment and laughter in our highs and lows. Hope you and Chris can sit down and leave this dark chapter behind. Let me scroll down a bunch and see some random ones. Will, you're human. Crap happens in life. You did what you thought was right at the moment. We have all done it. You have had time to process what happened and have done what was needed. Bro, I lost my space. I had got a message on my phone. I'll go to somebody else. I always looked at Will as the class act, a badass, and a role model. Maybe in Jada's eyes, he's just a nice guy. But that's his power. The biggest shame is seeing him sacrifice living on his own terms for the people around him. Will, I've been praying for you a ton over these last few months. I also have to say that I am proud of you for the way that you responded. In fact, your response to this event may be your best example yet. Ownership, humility, and emotional intelligence are things that are really taught throughout success, just as they are rarely demonstrated after failure. I hope and pray that I can be an example to my sons and daughters and respond to my failures half as well as you have, praying for continued healing and restoration. Scroll down a couple more. I've always thought a lot of Will. Nonetheless, he still has a lot of mental work to do. Take some more time, my brother. Okay, I'm still an admirer of your work, Mr. Smith, and you still inspire as a person. This too shall pass. I never stopped loving and supporting you. In that moment, ain't no telling what I would do, what I would have did. You're still a hero. Don't beat yourself up. So what about this? What does comment mean? Like, okay, I get that part. In that moment, ain't no telling what I would have did. For that bad joke, you should have sat there in the audience like everybody else and just went like, ugh, and not go assault somebody. Let me scroll down here. Will Smith is one of my favorite all-time. Will Smith is one of my all-time favorite actors. I have no doubt in my mind that he will improve himself and never make the same mistake again. Hey, you can make the mistake again, just do it to somebody that deserves that shit. Like that dude who kissed him at the that red carpet event. You just kissing him, bro. You don't know what people got. Put your nasty lips on me. And he caught that backhand. Yeah, that crazy. I don't know. I don't know what his name is. But he'd do that to people just to. I don't know. This means more than you know. I don't know if you will ever read this, Will, but on the off chance that you do, thank you. Probably the best apology I've ever heard. Didn't shrink a thing. Went right to the problem. Sounded genuine. He sounded genuine. He sounded sincere. But you know that the time limit was a long time limit. You know, so that sincerity. There's that sincerity bar. And then he waited, and then came out there. So all of that sincerity was gone up there. So So this is the sincerity bar, here now. It's still sincere in the context, the terms and boundaries of this, apology when he did it. But, if you put them all together, could have been this much. Still sincere, Let's see. Will, please stop focusing on the negative comments from all external sources. Keep working to rewire how you define your self-worth. Thank you for your entire career thus far. I wanted to talk about something too. Where did I see this at? I can't remember. No, never mind. I ain't gonna bring it up. It's about R. Kelly. No. Let me cut that out. Okay. They seem positive for the most part. Let me go back. Oops. Let me go back up to. What the heck is that noise? Oh, the video's restarting. Okay. Let's do sort by newest. Okay. It's honestly up to Chris to decide whether to forgive Will or not. Everyone has their own opinions on the matter, but the decision falls to Chris himself. I apologize isn't the same as saying I'm sorry. I don't buy his apology. This is more of an orchestrated PR stunt to try to save what little image he has left. I don't know. He could have just stayed quiet if he wanted to. From investigation watching this 7 times with other officers, we do feel like he is lying and he is not giving a true apology. You can tell by cheek movements and his hands jittering up left and right. And he keeps saying, Well, I say all the time. I did it right there. You could probably watch this whole video and hear me say every other word. It's just something that people used to fill the blank space. Think of it as, like your brain is processing stuff like, a computer does things. If you're old, it used to be like bleep, 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 making noises and stuff. Just think of that as my brain processing stuff right now. So I'm like, computing, got the next sentence out. They put it off a bookshelf and dusted it off. He made one mistake. I forgive you, fam. This was so hot, Will. Thanks for this, Daddy. Well, that was sincere. I think the best of Will Smith is yet to come. Timestamp for the questions. And where did he get these questions from? And who did the answering? I mean, who picked them out? And who asked them to him? Do this right, and you will be stronger for it. Fresh Prince and Men in Black, together with Big Willie style, were very important to me growing up. I was for sure one of the long-time fans who were very, very disappointed and confused. I respect this video, and I will do as you suggested at the last questions, with holding on and hoping that one day we can be friends again. Friends? I guess so. Were we friends before, Will? Honestly, if I was Chris, I wouldn't want this horrible apology. So it's a little mixed in here. Mostly from what I'm seeing more. Well, the video came out 4 hours ago. From the time I'm watching it. Another one says all fake. So it's mixed. It's getting mixed. But I see a lot of, more positive. And here's another. Nah, you should take another year or 2 off. For what? It's a long one there. Somebody wrote a paragraph. I wrote a response in here too. It was quick. Mine was kind of, I don't know. Don't worry, Will. We love you. Shouldn't Will have more subscribers than Mr. Beast? Mr. Beast is a beast. That's why he got all those subscribers. That was the weakest apology ever. I must admit it was disappointing to see. However, I tried to be empathetic, and I don't know what stress you were under at the time. I have seen too many people ruined by one mistake, and it's not something I want to see happen. You have done good, and I'm sure you will again in the future, one step at a time. Okay, so this seems like they come in waves, like some of them. So here's a bad one. You are old news and garbage. Weirdo, you showed your true colors. Too little, too late. Get help and disappear. Now that was kind of harsh. It was kind of funny. You shouldn't have apologized. See, they come in blocks. I don't know. It's like a certain amount of negative comments come at one time and good ones at another. Blessings to you, Will. Only God can judge us. We are still here for you. I think I'm going. All we wanted was ownership, and we got it. I forgive you. Then another one below that says clown. People crazy. Here's another one. Sick person. Takes you months to do this. Do this. How sad. Here's another one. No thanks. You see, it's just like, I don't know. Like they all came in around at the same time. These negative ones. Oh, this dude commented a couple times. Chris said he didn't want to talk to you, so you make a YouTube video to monetize this. Then you put the LMAO 3 clown faces. I don't know. Chris said he didn't want to talk, so he came and made a video about it. I don't know. I feel like either way, if he would have put out something about it, like, oh, if he said, oh yeah, he apologized. I feel like if he would have talked to him, that would have been better. Yeah, I don't know. Then somebody says, get a divorce, too little, too late. Like, all these are just block of bad ones right here. Thanks for apologizing. Yeah, it's rewind time. Alright, I'm tired of reading these, but yeah, this is my new camera, the DJI Osmo Pocket 2. I think I'm shooting in 2K right now. It does 4K, but I don't need 4K to show my ugly face on here. So, but yep. So that was the Will Smith apology, and yeah. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you like my thoughts, and let me know what you think about the camera, picture and stuff. Peace out. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my little YouTube channel here.